Good morning, kids. I am here on a different platform today. It's a Zoom recording, so I look a little bit different. But this morning, I wanted us to think about all the different communities that we're involved in our church community, our schools, our families, other things. I want you to think about all the people that are in those groups and how we have similarities and we have differences. And today I invited my friend to talk to us a little bit. And I know her from when she was in high school in a group that I run called WOW. And now she's a freshman in college. And so I invited her to talk to us today. Her name is Lizzie Capelli. And Lizzie, I'm wondering if you would introduce yourself.
For sure. Hi, guys. I'm Lizzie. I'm a freshman in college at Assumption in Massachusetts, which is very exciting. I also love the outdoors and running, and I happen to be blind.
Lizzie, can you tell us a little bit about your experience being legally blind?
For me, I've been legally blind since I was born, so the vision I have is what I've always known. Um, it's something that can be challenging at times because I use large print and navigate with a white cane. So sometimes that can cause me to sort of stand out compared to other people. But it's definitely something I wouldn't change. It's allowed me to have a new perspective and a unique one on the world.
Thanks, Lizzie. I'm curious about the communities that you've been able to be a part of and the groups of people that you've been able to know because of this.
Definitely. So I have really, throughout my childhood, and like I still am very much involved in the blindness community. And that's mostly due to my family. They really reached out to the blindness community and got me involved through different programs, whether it's going to Perkins School for the Blind for the weekend or going to different camps where I had the opportunity to meet other friends who have the similar experiences I do as a blind person, and it has really allowed me to really gain my confidence and accept my blindness and see other people succeed who also happen to be blind.
Lizzie, did you say once that you went to space camp?
I did. I went to space camp, which was incredible. I got to go scuba diving and I got to experience what the gravity would be like on the moon. And this whole week was just designated for blind students. So everyone there had some type of visual impairment. So everything was in large print or in braille and completely accessible.
Well, Lizzie, I know you from a group that, was not because of your blindness. I know you from a high school group that we was our thing in common was that you were all young women. And I just want to say, how much you brought to that group with your personality and just the light that you bring when you walk into a room. And so I want to thank you for that. And also, I feel like we were able to learn so much, about being visually impaired from you. And I think, at least for me, it helped me to understand that everyone has different abilities and we can make groups work for everybody. Um, some of the kids and adults that are listening might be feeling maybe frustrated with a difference in their life, something that makes them feel different. Do you have any advice for them?
Yeah, I think one thing that I'm still working on is accepting your differences because they make you who you are. And although I am not blind Lizzie. I'm Lizzie who happens to be blind. It's still a major part of who I am. And so I think accepting those differences and being able to find others that accept you for who you are is really important.
Well, thank you so much, Lizzie, for your time today. And kids, thanks for listening. And kids, I hope that you can invite others into your communities, not because necessarily of differences, just because we're all different and we're all wonderful and we're all children of God. So I miss you and I'll see you soon.